I have with me today Niall Kennedy, heavyweight boxer from Ireland.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, heavyweight boxer. I've had 3 professional fights now, 3 in all, thank God, so it's all gone well, and I'm training now Pascal Collins and stream with Gary, with a couple with Gary, Lou Keeler, John O'Carroll, who's in action tomorrow night in Dusseldorf, Stephen Ormond, Ian Timms and Stevie Jr, so we have a good team going out there.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about your amateur background before you turned pro.
Yeah, I suppose I've been number 1 or number 2 or 3 in Ireland for the past 5 or 6 years on and off. I got bet in the senior final in 2013 to Sean Turner. I got bet by Con Sheen in a close fight in 2014, and I got bet to Dean Gardner last year in the semi-final.
Okay.
So I just decided that I might as well give pro a chance then. So that's it.
I guess it's better to take punches and get paid for it than not get paid for it all, huh?
Yeah, look, I'm boxing since I was 7. I'm getting hits part and parcel of the game. Look at me face, I'm only finished sparring, so after having a good few rounds with Dean Gardner there today in preparation for he's senior champion, so he's hoping to defend his title this year as well.
Okay.
Very good chap, best of luck to him, so pleased with.
So what are the plans for you in terms of your career moving forward? 3-0, unbeaten, so...
Yeah, 3-0, well, I stepped it up. The last day I was in with I can't think of his name now, sorry, a foreign national, but he went the distance with Marius Watt and with Wadi Camacho 2 weeks ago.
Right.
David Price has been in with 2 lads, and in only my 3rd fight I stepped up to 6 rounds and felt comfortable in it, so the next one probably do another 6 rounder, please God, in February, and then hope to have a meaningful fight then in March. So that's the plan anyway.
So when you say meaningful, what does meaningful mean to you in terms of?
Well, I should have said I'm 31 years of age, so sitting still isn't really what I want to do. I want to push on a bit, like.
Okay.
So, I've been mixing at the highest level in Irish amateur boxing for the past 5 years.
Right.
And as everyone knows, Irish amateur boxing is at the pinnacle now at the minute.
Absolutely.
So there's no point in taking a drastic drop in boxing. No disrespect to journeyman, the game needs him, but there's no point in me staying at that level. I need to push on quicker than that. So
right.
The hope, obviously you have to learn to walk before you can run, but the hope is to keep gradually stepping it up, and Patty will keep deciding what route we take. But the hope next year for March, I'd be hoping to box for some sort of a Celtic Nations title, maybe an 8-rounder, and then maybe in the summer push on and a big Irish title fight with some of the heavyweights at home here.
I know it's quite common for Irish fighters to go to America and get American training or go to American training camps. What about yourself? How do you see that? Is that something you'll be doing in the future, or do you think you'll be basing yourself generally in Ireland?
Well, I'm based out of Ireland. I'm based out of the Celtic Warriors gym in Dublin in Cardiff, but I've been lucky enough to have an agreement with Ken Casey out in Boston as well, with the Dropkick Murphy, so they had me out there in June the 27th, so I'm hoping to get back out there maybe March next year for Paddy's Day, please God, is the aim, and just start impressing and moving on really. And my big thing is to try and replicate what I'm doing in the gym, in the ring, so just move on that way really.
See, when you look at the British scene, you've got Derek Chisora, Tyson Fury, the comeback of David Haye, Dillian White, Anthony Joshua. We've got a pile of well-known heavyweights.
Yeah.
We've got profiles where they're fighting world champions or been in high-profile fights.
Yeah.
When you see that, and then you look at Irish boxing and Irish heavyweight scene, how does that compare for you? And how do you see yourself in the future against those sort of guys?
Well, for anyone that wouldn't know, the Irish heavyweight scene in pro boxing has stagnated really. It has stagnated. Starting to pick up a bit now. You have Sean Connery doing very well. Big Sexy, I suppose his name. Con Sheen makes his debut on the 5th or 17th of December in America. He's being trained by Virgil Hunter, so that'll bring a bit of an impetus into it.
Yep.
look, like I said, I mixed a very high level of amateur boxing.
Yep.
So, all respect to every one of them heavyweights in England that you mentioned.
Yes.
Baron Tyson, Baron Dillian White maybe, I suppose, and a lot of them are coming the other way. You
Yes.
know what I mean? So, and no disrespect, all great men, all great boxers. So,
Yep.
you know, my plan is to keep driving forward. Like I don't want to sit still. Like you know that way. So, and look at I'm 31 and boxing since I was 7. We're all in it for big fights.
41.
I'm nearly as old. I'm nearly as old as Gary O'Sullivan. So. But yeah, so just drive on. Look, if them fights get made, it'd be great. But look, Packy looks after us to the best. He's guided Gary's career.
Yeah.
He guided my career. He's guiding Stephen Armin's career. He has John O'Carroll out in Dusseldorf. Like, you know, so, like I said, I'm not someone that calls out people. I'm not someone who want to sit there and mouth about 3 fights. I'd be very stupid to do so, wouldn't I? Really and truly, like so.
Oh, I know a few fighters, one in particular in the UK, calling people out, and only 1 or 2 fights.
Yeah, no, look, that's not my game, and yeah, if it happens, please God it happens. I love it, like I love fighting, that's what I'm in
Yes.
Look at my face, obviously I love fighting.
Finally, in terms of your training, and obviously you talk about the Collins and their influence in your career, what do they bring to your career? Why did you go with them?
Well, one thing I'll say is a massive. Pascal Collins has easily, in our opinion, he's the best gym in Europe. But he's definitely the best gym in Ireland. And for Pascal to want to take it, or to take you on board even, is a massive compliment. You know, it shows you the level you're at. But what he does is, and Gary will agree with what I say, is that Pascal settles everything down. You know what I mean? At times your thoughts can rush, maybe you're thinking, panicking. Pascal will settle it down. He's very clear cut, he's very concise with his instructions, and you know, he lays it out, he marks it well, he knows boxing inside out. He's been with the Petronellis, he's been in the wild card, like, you know, Pascal knows his game, and he's seen it all with Steve as well, like, so he knows the way to go. And Steve as well, Steve will have not as big an input, but an input from the outside as well, like, you know, so it's a massive compliment to be allowed training in the gym. To be taken on by Pascal is a bigger compliment again, like, you know. And I'm beside world class athletes every day, like, you know, Stephen Armin. There's a lad from Cork there, you might have heard him, Gary O'Sullivan, he's an alright starting fella. So, you know, we've a great out gym going, a great atmosphere, we're like a family as well, so it's brilliant, you know.
Thank you so much for talking to BaylorIC TV.
Hang on, just one thing. Before the camera came on, he was calling out Klitschko. He said he wanted the winner of Tyson Fury and Klitschko. So when the camera went on, he's retracted it.
I decided that was best to freeze on that one.